Hello, YouTube and TikTok. It's a pleasure to be meeting you. I am the creator of Phoenix's Adventure. That is a show I am running. However, no one knows about it except my friends and I. I am the creator and designer and another voice actor and slash actor. It's not voice, it's just actor. However, there are scenes where it's just gonna be voices, and I will be the voice actor of some of those. This is a 15 plus to be a part of the crew. And you must have a headset at least, because the whole thing on VR chat is how we're gonna do this. And obviously you can't do any of the acting if you're PC because the fact your hands aren't down. And I know that PC has a camera where it has head movements, but it just looks weird. Trust me, I've tried. And your hand movements are very like PC, like you could tell it's not very good tracking wise. That's because it is PC. However, you can be PC VR, meaning you are like both at one time. The reason it's 15 plus is because I just rather have it 15 plus with filming, knowing that I'm working with people who are probably not probably should be in really like age appropriate. And I was gonna try to get the show to be where littler kids can watch it. However, I have not been with the story in mind. I realized that I'm not going to be able to, because some episodes I was originally going to plan some episodes would be PG-13. However, I can't get it to be like that, so I'm just having the whole entire show be rated PG-13. But off of the gibberish talk, I suppose, into the fun part. The show is a very fun thing. You can become an actor. Like, if you dreamed about being an actor, this is your chance to shine. You see, most people want to get paid for this. I get that. But I cannot pay you. However, it is a good way to start off free. So if you're just starting off, a good place to start is with a free gig. That way, you can see, like, how well it does. Like, you can start getting like up there. Like, it's always a good idea to start your career off with something free for voice, like for acting, not voice, sorry, for acting in total. You see, you don't have to have full body tracking in order to do this. As you can see, I'm clearly not full body tracking, because I can go way over here and it looks wrong, and I'm just laying down now. But yeah, as you can see when I do this, my legs just, it's not full body tracking, I swear. But like, you don't have to have full body tracking for this. You can just have a quest. That's it. And I'd be completely fine with it. As long as you got movement, like very good movement. I know I'm using hand tracking. You don't have to use hand tracking. But if you do, or one like me, where you have controller drift at all times, the only thing I ask is that when we need like facial expressions, just lock yourself in place, grab your controllers, and we'll do the scene with it so you can get facial expressions. If you do have face tracking, that's amazing, but you don't have to have it. Like I said, the avatars are probably going to have facial expressions if possible. I have to have a friend to do it, upload it for me, because I cannot open Unity. It probably is because of the fact that I have no space. Really much, actually, because I make all the avatars, delete what I don't need anymore, and keep what I need, but then it still doesn't open Unity. If you don't know what Unity is what you use for VR chat to upload your avatar on, and like, I want to say add Fizzbones to it and stuff, but like, Unity is what you use to upload your avatar. Blender is what I use to make my avatars. Blender is what I can open. Unity is what I cannot. So I have a friend doing that for me. So with that, yeah. My show, I'm bad at talking. This is a very good show. It's mystery. It's a big mystery. It's also a lot of action towards like season 2 of it, I would say, because this is a series. Season 1's getting to know Phoenix, the main character. Well, also getting to know the rest of the characters, but you're specifically trying to figure out Phoenix. At the end of season 1, we get to figure out specifically what exactly happened to Phoenix and her backstory and all, because she's been a mystery about it the whole seasons. So yeah, currently, I need a lot of people for this, but currently, for season 1, episode 1, which is done with the script, done with most of the avatars, which just needs to be uploaded. Finding worlds for it, because I am not wanting to make worlds, because that is just more time on my behalf. When there's enough worlds out there, that is exactly what I'm looking for, because I found exactly what I'm looking for, what I pictured it to look like. A lot of stuff. But this is a lot of worlds we're gonna be. This is one of them. This is gonna be more in like season 2 and stuff. I'll explain to the actors when it comes to that, though, cause they'll understand what it's for. Phoenix is a big mystery. A lot of characters are very mystery, but they're very kind. You get a fantastic point of view of everyone. We need someone to voice Damien. He's in the first episode, and he's the only one, because I have another friend who's voicing Zelda, another person who's voicing Etsuki, someone who's voicing Raijin. I just don't have anybody for Damien, because Phoenix is mine regardless, because she is my character. You are allowed up to 2 characters. However, they have to be like one of the like older characters. What I mean by older is like farther on in the show. If you're gonna do like one like season 1, episode 1 and stuff, because they show up a lot. But then there's gonna be times also there I have to like get characters that, if you're gonna do 2 characters, you have to like make sure they don't talk to each other, because your voice, I get it, you can change your voice, but sometimes they're very familiar, but if they are, I just hope that your voice doesn't seem like similar to it, because then it can confuse a lot of people, like who's actually talking, and I don't want to do that. None of this can come true without you guys, so please, for the love of me, join. I have a Discord, and VR chat group for this. I will be, you just comment if you want to be in, and I will private message you on TikTok. Now, YouTube, the group is Phoenix's Adventure for VR chat. The Discord group is also Phoenix's Adventure. However, I will be having the link down in the description, where then I will probably ask for your username so I can invite you to the group, because it is an invite to join, due to the fact I don't want a certain person to join for reasons I probably will explain to the staff and stuff. Staff will be the actors, by the way. I will be explaining to the actors why after I do everything. It's just fake information, and I just rather stay away from this person, as they're trying to bring me harm. Is how much I will be discussing about that. Sorry, not disclosing. Discussing about that, because, yeah. Thank you so much for watching this. Goodbye.